What is going on, family? It is Sunday night. It is Taking Back Sunday. It is about 9 p.m. in the eastern part of the United States of America. And I hope everybody's doing well. It's Sunday. It's January 12th, 2025. I can't believe we're already in 2025. I can't believe we're already on January 12th. To be honest, this year is flying by already. It just started. All right, we got Ma in the house already. We got Paul in the house. How's it going, friend? We got Anna in the house too. Good to see you guys. I don't know why the chat's not popping up yet. It should be. It should be. Let's turn it back on. Let's see. It should be popping up, but it's not generating anything yet. Jessica, hey, how's it going, friend? Okay, there we go. Now it's popping up. Paul, yep, it's Monday where you're at, my friend. Yep, it's another late start for you. I'm sorry. I gave you an early one on Friday, man. I did. I tried. Today was not the day. I was recording an interview earlier today, and that ran a little long, in a good way, but it did throw off my time a little bit today because I had a few things I had to do before I hop on stream tonight. So I got those done, and now I'm here. So we're here. We're gonna record some reactions. I got the lineup going already, Maul. I already put it in the Discord. I don't know if you saw that. And I got it already pulled up here. So like, yeah, I'm on top of it today, man. I'm on top of it. I'm trying to be, at least. I am. I hope everybody is doing well. So far in the lineup, we have got Ren. I wanted to do some staples because I haven't hit like any of the staples since I've been back, to be honest. Like Angelina Jordan, I think is the only one I have. I saw it and got it. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got Ren Uninvited. We have Lose Control by Dimash. We have a brand new Band-Maid song. And then we got a kitty food request today with Carpet Man Feels So Cold from our buddy, I believe Dave was the one who sent me that one. So we're going to check that one out. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. You're using the correct emoji, Mall. Thank you. I appreciate that. For sure. Your emoji game is getting better. I put a staple in my thumb when I was a kid. Cherokee, how you doing, friend? Robert John and the Wreck, Ashes in the Snow. I got Coffee Scent and Skinner Brothers request. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do one of those too. My goal is to not go past 6 tonight, guys. My goal is to not go past 6. So we're up at the 5 now. So we got one Lucy. We got one Lucy in the tuck tonight. Don't know which one it's gonna be yet, but we gonna do one Lucy. I'm gonna leave it open. Any other donation requests, we'll add that to the list, and we'll probably hit that on the next stream, whenever that's gonna be. I don't know when it's gonna be yet, guys. I don't know. It probably will not be tomorrow, and it probably won't be Tuesday. I don't think. I don't know. It'll probably be back when we come back Wednesday. But I definitely want to hit the probably Jinx band again on Wednesday. And oh man, what is the name of that band, Russ, that we hit the other night? Probably want to hit them again on Wednesday. Audiva, good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Renee, good to see you as well. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. I feel like I've had a good day today. It's been a busy day. It has been a busy day, but I am feeling well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Yeah, today's been a good day. I'm glad. For our Taking Back Sunday, it has definitely been, or Taking Sunday Back Day, whatever the fuck I put in there. God, I gotta make sure I take it off. I put it the right way. I probably put it the way of the name of the band. But yeah, it has been a good Sunday, which I could not say that I've had a ton of those in my life. That's for damn sure. So. Oh, Ren Dominoes. Are you trying to trump over the uninvited? You're going to have to ask Maul if that's okay. This was Maul's request. So, Maul, I'm going to leave it to you. I'm gonna leave it to you. Either that or we'll just do both. That could be the sixth one. Can I change my Dimash quest? Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. You have time to. Let's do it. Whatever. Like I said, I was going off of your pick today anyway. So if you have a different one that you'd like to do, we just let me know and we'll get it swapped out. I enjoyed your NF reactions. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. I definitely plan on doing some more this week for sure. That's another person I wanted to make sure I hit this week. Yeah, I definitely want to hit another NF one. I feel like there's a couple people who have requested some of the same songs with NF, so I'll probably... I think that one album, I don't think I've heard any of it. So that's probably... I've heard some of the older records, but I think there's a newest one that I haven't heard, or one that's come out in the last couple of years that I have not heard yet. Uninvited is good too. Do both. Okay, we could start and end with Ren. We could do that. James Whittle. Dimash screaming music video. His first English music video. Oh, cool. Yeah, do it. Definitely an English one. That'd be awesome. I don't care if it's translated either, but, you know, doing an English one would be dope. I don't think I've heard him really sing too much in English yet. None that I can think of. Flailing Idiot. Yeah, thank you. Greedy and Moobag dropped the reaction of Flailing Idiot's song yesterday. Fire. Yeah, I'm going to put mine out tomorrow. That's when I get it done with this one, that's one of the ones I'm putting out next is my Flailing Idiot one. I haven't put out any today. I did just go ahead and like take yesterday off in that aspect. So that was my plan. I'll put the Flailing Idiot one out tomorrow. So that should be up sometime in the wee hours of the night tonight. Hey, Cosmic. Pixie. God. I call you Pixie everywhere, except for when I first see your name. I look at the first name, so I can't help it. Sometimes it just comes out. Should put on subtitles because he does have an accent in English. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll try to put on the subtitles for sure. Just remind me. All right, well, we're gonna jump into Ren's Uninvited first. I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into it, and then we might just double back on Ren with Diva right afterwards. Because that would be cool. Oh, shit, I did it again. Hit the wrong box. My bad, guys. Now you have to generate chat all over again, so it looks like I'm popular. Ignore me. I'm stupid. All right. Let's see. Okay. Capture. Properties. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. Cool. Cool. All right, turn that off. Turn that on. Cool. Can I switch out Ren? Oh, never mind. Oh, Maul. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not doing nothing. I ain't done nothing yet. What's up? Should we do Audivas first? We could do Audivas first. We could do hers first. I can pull it up right now. I can go find it. Audiva said Ren Dominoes. Let me just find it. Ren Dominoes. Official lyric video, I'm assuming. Let me go ahead and add it to the playlist. Cool. Let me go into the playlist. Let me edit the playlist. Nope. Can I move them? Can I move them? Oh, I can. Bet. Let's do it. Cool. I don't really listen to a lot of music on YouTube, to be honest. Most of the stuff I listen to is on Spotify. It's just easier for me to navigate it that way. I don't listen to a ton on YouTube. Only for reaction's sake. Or if it's Sick Boy, because you can't get it on Spotify. Okay, I like all the emojis on my phone better. There we go. I love it. I love seeing all the emojis. That's great. Now it actually looks like we're having fun in here. You know what I mean? The lyric video. Okay, cool. We can either switch it or not. I was just asking. Ma, why don't you pick a different? Why don't you just pick me another song to do the closer? How about that, Ma? How about that? We'll do that. We'll do Dominoes right now. Because she also sent in a dono for this, so thank you, Audiva, for that. Thank you. All right, am I still recording? Okay, cool, I am. All right, my sound's probably off. Yep, I knew it. I knew it every time. All right, cool. All right, Ren, Dominoes, bet. I was talking to the moderators earlier about how I'm not going to go back and try to read the stuff that happens in the chat during the reaction. I'm just going to try to respond to stuff to what you guys say, like, once I'm done with the actual reaction. So just FYI, I will see everything that you guys say later when I do the editing of the videos, which I have quite a bit to still edit. So I'm going to get on it. I promise. But I just feel accomplished that I got those documentaries out of the way this week. How's the fuzzing? Is it fuzzing at all today? Is there static? Is there static like there was the other night, or is it gone? Because I switched my cable out and I feel like it's been fine. So I haven't seen anything or had anybody said anything. So I would imagine it's better. So I'm gonna roll with that. All right. Yeah, I see more emojis pop up. Perfect. Glad to hear it, James. Okay, you guys are just talking. Cool. All right, let's get into the first reaction. All right, what is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another reaction from Ren today. Today, we are going to be getting into Dominoes, the lyric video, and this one is coming to us from at the request of our good friend Audiva. So shout out to her. She is a great friend of the Foxtrot family, and we are going to get into Dominoes. So let's just head and jump into it.
Oh, you built this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you built this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. So bleed me of all my self-belief. My smile shows all my insecurity. In the kingdom of photoshopped kings and queens will never feel happy with ourselves, but insecurity sells. Dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
Oh my good God, baby. Oh man, I think I said it in a couple Ren reactions ago where I'm like, I didn't know how much of like the reggae like side of Ren like I needed in my life, but man, does he is like fire with the reggae sound. I really love this, like the little simple little like guitar like beat that it's going throughout this song. Like it's so perfect. You know what I mean? Again, I love simple things that carry like so much volume, and I feel like Ren's like a great master of that, where it's just like a simple little thing where he just builds a whole song off it, and you feel everything through it. I love the lyric content. Ren never really lets me down when it comes to lyrical content, so we could just sit here and praise him all day for what he does with lyrical content and the way that he tells stories. But yeah, this again, just a simple song that just is very incredibly moving. He always knows the like right ways to like just kind of kick up the energy in the right spots to make you feel something in different moments throughout the song. And it's kind of like remarkable how he has a way to be able to do that like every single time, no matter what kind of style he's doing and what kind of music he's making. It always has that same effect.
Falling. Oh, you built this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling.
I meant to say something earlier about that King and Queens line, because I really liked that one earlier too, when he was talking about how like everybody's like, we're living in like a world of like Photoshop King and Queens, and like everybody falls down like dominoes, where I feel like we're in the day and age of like what's going on when it comes to like trying to like artists like trying to like move their music, and just really anybody trying to like sell anything like via social media and things like that, where everybody's playing a lot of like the same game, where it's like they're everybody's copying each other and stealing ideas and, you know, just doing the same things over and over again. And I feel like one of the things that we're losing in music is the originality factor. And I feel like one of the things that I gravitate towards when it comes to anything, when it comes to music, especially within the artistry, is like I'm always drawn to like the people who are doing things like just their way. You know what I mean? Where they say that the good ones do and the great ones steal. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's something to be said for pulling inspiration, but there's also like something to be said about like authenticity. And I feel like a lot of the bands and the artists that we uplift and support on this channel, like I think represent that like a lot, especially like Ren, right? So he is kind of like one of the forefathers of like dying on that hill. You know what I mean? Where no matter what anybody ever told him, like he was always going to do it his way, and he was always going to tell his story and tell his perspective. So I feel like that is one of the things I love the most about Ren, is the fact that I feel like he is like so genuinely authentic. You know what I mean? Like every issue that he has is about the fact that like we're living in such a world that is so like manufactured and plastic. You know what I mean? And so like that's what I was like really taking away from like a lot of like the lyrics of this particular song, was the fact that like we've lost so much authenticity trying to make ourselves perfect in a way. You know what I mean? Like we Photoshop up ourselves up to like look that much better, that much cleaner, but we're losing like that realness factor. We're losing the rawness factor. And so like anybody that's really like giving like their real selves that way is like the things that I'm like the most gravitated towards.
I hide my head under the sheets, 'cause how can I face a world that ridicules the weak? Where beauty is sold on the shelves, forbid that we find it in ourselves. And now I'm broke, it don't come cheap. Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Oh, you build this like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. You build us up just to knock us back down. Funny how you act surprised when we hit the ground. We're like dominoes, dominoes, dominoes falling. Araya was the most beautiful girl in this world. She shined like diamonds and rubies and pearls. But then, as soon as she turned 13, she forgot just how bright that it was that she gleamed. Stuck in the material world of magazines that glamorise fake and Photoshop beauty queens. Top 10 beauty tips making her feel inadequate. For the first time in her life, she felt ugly. So Araya stopped eating to lose weight. She spent her dinner money on some makeup for her face. But no matter how much she lost or how much she bought, she was never good enough, or so she thought. Araya felt she could never be loved. She started cutting her wrists and hiding her scars with gloves. At 16, an anorexic beauty queen, she collapses in a puddle of her tears and blood. 'Cause she never felt enough, she never felt enough. Your sellers all this lie that we must buy to keep in touch. We can never buy enough, never buy enough. All the riches in the world can't buy a sense of self-love. Funny how you act surprised when depression's levels rise, when you force feed inadequacy straight into our eyes. Television shows that praise the beautiful people, and talent competitions that just laugh at the feeble. Billboards, magazines, people.
I hate to stop it in the middle of this, but man, but like it just made me think about like the fact that like, again, we're going backwards in time, guys. Like we if you think about the overall messaging of this, right? Like we all can agree that we, especially in more Western societies, that they push inadequacy on the youth that way, and it affects them in the most like in the parts where they're like the most susceptible to that. When you care the most about like peer pressure, when you care the most about what everybody thinks about you, like you have to learn to not give a fuck. You have to learn that those people don't matter. And that takes time. That takes a long time to really get comfortable with the idea that those people, and like when they judge you that way, that it doesn't bother you. And some people never get over that, ever. And like I said, so like, you know, we can all agree that, right? But didn't we go through a time when when we were like celebrating all those people, and we were celebrating like that any size, you know, is beautiful, and we did all that, and what did people do? They laughed at it. They didn't, you know what I mean? Like it was criticized and pulled down. Like people are going to pull down the beauty in everything, no matter what we do. And the things that people have like had the least amount of pushback against are the things that hurt people the most. Why was there such an outcry against like the idea of like plus size models being beautiful? Like why did we have like some movement to like try to tear that down? Why isn't there a movement right now to try to tear down how companies and organizations and magazines and billboards and all these things pressure kids today to be perfect because they want to sell them something? They want to sell them a product that will make their wrinkles go away, or they want to sell them like some makeup that'll make them feel that much more beautiful. But I don't know, man. I've always been drawn to naturalness. You know what I mean? I've always been drawn to authentic realness. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people are. But you get caught up in the idea that like you have to be a part of these things. You feel so isolated being out there on your own, like being the one girl who doesn't wear makeup, or being like the one guy that doesn't do what every other jock does. You know what I mean? Or every other guy around him does. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to be different. We don't celebrate individuality like at all. We don't. Like, you know, we do on our channel. We do here on the Foxtrot channel, and in the Foxtrot family we do. You know what I mean? But we as a society, like, we don't celebrate individuality at all. We don't uplift those people. We like to try to find a way to tear them down because we don't understand it, because they're different or they're funny. They look weird to us, that we don't understand what they're doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's when I hear stories like the one Ren's telling right now, is like, you know, I've only just seen this play so many times with so many people, and it's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Like we pressure young men and women to be certain things, and in this particular case, we're talking about women. So we pressure them to be like little perfect people. You know what I mean? They have to, like, you know, because they have all the youth, they have to be perfect. You know what I mean? And like, it's a lot of pressure when people should just be figuring themselves out. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck does anybody as a teenager give a shit about makeup? But like, they get younger every year. Like, there's 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds out there wearing makeup and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't have any problem with, you know, girls that want to do that. But at the same time, like, where is the desire and the need coming from? Is more that the conversation around that is like, is it coming from a healthy place, or is it coming from a place that you feel inadequate, that you feel like you need to like perfect yourself, or that you need to make that part of yourself better? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's important for us to accept people for who they are and accept their flaws. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has something that they're self-conscious about, and there's a lot of people that have, you know, they're self-conscious about their entire being. You know what I mean? So it's important to tell people that they're beautiful inside and out, and for them to really believe that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we are all people, and I think that makes us beautiful in the first place, is the fact that we're just even here and we exist. You know what I mean? Some of us just are born with some better genetics than other people. You know what I mean? But it doesn't make them any better or worse than us. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been on a tangent, but Ren does it to me. You know, simple guitar beat, man, but we're over here talking.
Musicians that just laugh at the feeble. Billboards, magazines, people turn to plasticine, molded like a factory. We're growing up to fear, feeling ugly. It's lunacy, a knife in the community. Cause insecurity breeds judgment, judgment breeds hate, no unity. And hierarchy based upon aesthetics is what makes a kid in school get bullied for genetics. And I felt so ugly growing up. The way that I look sometimes got me beaten up. I mean, what the fuck sort of culture do we live in, when we're defined by the shape of our face, when we're ashamed by the size of our waist, when we're imprisoned by the form that we take? And so we keep buying and spending. That's just how this story goes. You build us up just to knock us back down, and we just keep falling like dominoes.
Oh man, he gonna end it with like the whole little spoken word thing at the end there too. Ren always knows how to just take it that much further. You know what I mean? Like every time, just like a little bit further. Where he just gonna end you on something to make you marinate on it for a little while. And I'm kind of proud of myself, man. I feel like hashtag Johnny was right because he totally just like said everything I was thinking like right afterwards. So yeah, I feel like I got this one. I feel like I vibed with this one and connected with this one, right? So yeah, good. I'm proud of myself today, man. It's been a good Sunday. It has been a good Sunday. Yeah, overall, love this song. Love the message. Again, you know, Ren doesn't tend to miss with me a lot when it comes to really get me to like think about things in life. I think that's what is so great about his music is there's always kind of a message behind it. It's not just, you know, even if it's a love song, it's a love song on a whole different level. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's always some sort of like deeper message behind like his storytelling. And I think it's important. I think it's important. I think what he does is important and what he represents is important. So I'm never gonna turn down a request. I think for our good buddy Ren. I always love getting into a Ren reaction. So thank you, Adiva, again for the request. Shout out to you. And yeah, that's all I got for this one. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Oh man, I started off hot today, man. I was right on the money. Oh man, it's always cool when that happens like that. Where I was just like, shit. I was like, man, I was actually on point today. Oh shit. What are we talking about? Tall men are generally more successful. Facts. Legia, how are you doing, friend? I'm seeing more emojis in the chat. I love it. Love it. Love it. That's a great message from Ren. Absolutely. Thank you, Anna. Look at how many amazing male vocalists were really short like Prince. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of short fellas that are fucking badass, you know. But I think that there is probably something to be said that taller guys definitely get probably more opportunity. Joe, what's going on, man? Good to see you, friend. All right, what was next on the list? I think we were doing. Oh, Maul. Did you have something that we were doing, or are you closing down the stream again tonight? I think next was gonna be like Dimash. And I think we changed it, right? Screaming. Perfect. Oh yeah, it's already next on the lineup. Look at, man, she is on it, yo. She is on it. Then we got the new Band-Maid song after that. It is brand new, right? That Band-Maid song? Oh yeah, 11 hours ago, for sure. It's brand new. Somebody gave me a hate comment on a Dimash video today, too. Someone was like, oh yeah, now everybody's just trying to capitalize off of Dimash's success, like while they're reacting to him. Right, cool. Appreciate you, fam. I don't make no money off Dimash videos. But you don't know that, because you're just a hater. Hey, Felipe, what's going on, man? All the way from Chile, good to see you. Much love and metal from Santiago, Chile. Yeah, you came in at the right time for non-metal. Metal is going to be like right after this one. We're going to get into Mosh, and then we're going to get into some metal. Then we'll get into some Maids. Just dropped today. Have you guys listened to it already? Oh, Tab, did you already listen to it? The new Band-Maid song? Where's Poe at? Where's Post Kebab? Where's Band-Maid ATL fan? Where's all those guys at? Sadly, there are bad apples in every bushel. Facts. Facts. James Whittle, Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota. I haven't only been out there like once. I want to go back. I really do want to go back. I got a few things to do in Minnesota, to be honest. I gotta go to the Twins game. I gotta go to the Twins baseball stadium. I gotta go back to Mall of America because I haven't been there since I was like 11. Steve, you watched the Maids. OTAB did it too. Okay, and it's fire. Awesome. The next Maid song I'm doing after this new one is whatever that emo shit I did in that they did. That emo shit I was talking about in that documentary. I need Polska Bob to tell me which one that was. Because that's the next one I want to do from Band-Maid. Because I was like, I heard like a minute of that song and I was like, this is like my bag 1000%. So we need to get into that next, I think, after Band-Maid. Glad to hear your mic is good to go. Yes, thank you, Terry. I swapped out my cable today. I did not want to take any chances. Since I was doing an interview this afternoon, I did not want to take any chances with the static and the mic shit. So yeah, I'm in the process of trying to figure out like how I'm gonna go about resetting up my scenery around here. So I'm like in the middle of like doing a few projects, but I'm working it all out. I'm figuring it all out. Some stuff should be coming in soon. I really want a new desk, but I have not found the right one for me yet. You know what I mean? It's almost like buying a car. You gotta find the right one for you. My parents immigrated to Canada from Minneapolis. Nice. Dimash does all the vocals, drums, and the piano in this song. Cool. Good to know. I will definitely make sure I add that. Jessica said I did good, Johnny. Thank you, friend. Okay, I found that link. Mo. All right, cool. We're gonna get into Dimash screaming next. Let's do it. And then we're gonna get into Band-Maid. Band-Maid's after that. Okay, cool. All right, I'll make my vape one more time. And probably some water. All right. Oh, Anna, I forgot to tell you before we start recording this, my Skinner Brothers hoodie came in yesterday. So, next stream, I'm gonna wear the SKB, the SKB. I got the black and red, John. I think I already told you that. All right. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Damn it. I did it again. All right. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from Dimash today. And today we're going to be checking out the song Screaming. This one is coming to us from our good friend Renee. So shout out to her all the way out there in Canada. Whoa. I'm seeing exclamation points. What intro did I miss, Johnny? Did I miss something? What did I do? I'm going to hit my vape again. Oh, did I not do an intro with Ren? I just started it? Shit. Are you sure? I totally did. I gave Audiva a shout out. Yeah, I totally did. You got the black and red too. Fire. Yeah, I had to go with the black and red. Definitely, for sure. It took a while to get here, but that's okay. I know it was coming from far. And like the mail's been like nuts, obviously, like the last month. All right, let's try this one more time. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from Dimash today. And today we're going to be getting into the song Screaming, the official music video. And this one is coming to us from our good friend Renee, all the way out there in Canada. So shout out to her. And let's go ahead and jump right into it.
I feel it trying to turn my heart into stone. Put up resistance to me, so I let you go. Oh,
think somebody had mentioned about how like Dimash wrote the lyrics and did like the piano and I want to say like the drums for this. So like when the drums came in, like initially I was like pretty fire. I think I'm probably wrong about this, so definitely let me know if I'm wrong about this one. But I think somebody also mentioned that this might have been like the first song he did in English, or at least they were trying to say this might have been the first song I was listening to in English. But either way, I think it sounds really great. I think the music video is pretty dope. I like the cinematography of it. I think is just really great. It's got like a lot of emotion like behind like really the lyricism behind it, and I think that the storytelling is pretty good too. I really liked the line about like saying like I hope that you can like remember me. I forget exactly what the line was, but it was the line like right before the chorus came in itself. Because I was really paying attention to like what he was doing like with the chorus, so I kind of lost the lyric that I remembered liking. But it was like that last line right before that. I thought it was a good way that he put that in a way that I hadn't really heard it before. So I really liked that. I'm not going back far enough. Oh, yeah, yeah. I make mistakes and hurt you in a lot of ways. The way he's like ending each of those lines with like that falsetto, I'm a sucker for that shit, man. And no forgiveness for this to punish me. Such a cruel something is your blade of speech that says every part of me. But the only thing that can sing for me is love for the world to see. I'm screaming why can't you hear me? I'm screaming I can't do feel me. I'm screaming inside. Don't let it say go. At first, like I wasn't like feeling like the way that he was kind of like carrying the note in the chorus. Like I think the first time around, I was just like, I feel like it could be better. Like I feel like it's good, but I feel like it could be better. But now, like the second time around, I'm hearing it in a different way where it's almost kind of like the sobbing. You know what I mean? Like the way that he's screaming, like it's kind of like it's like really coming from like deep within his soul that way. Where I'm like, it's almost like kind of like. It's not screaming like with like the loudness of your voice. It's like screaming with like the deepness of like your soul that way. And so I'm hearing it different the second time around. And I love the fact that he added like the super like high notes, like with the backup vocals in the background. Fire. That's what I was waiting for, man. I love it. I love when he goes high, yo. Everything. No, I know there's way to face us, baby. I know it's difficult, but can we try once more and get this right this time? I'm screaming why can't you hear me? I'm screaming I can't do feel me. I'm screaming inside. I'm screaming inside. He's like a Disney princess, like in the movies, man. I'm screaming Oh man, this one was fire. It was like I don't even want to say it was a slow burn that way, because it was great from the beginning, but like from my first take through it, like it started off as a little slow burn, but like by the end of it, I was like, man, this shit is fire. Like he really does like just find a great way to kind of connect it all, where like you really feel like really all the emotion throughout it. Like even when he's just like showing off the vocal range and stuff like that, I feel like You know, I feel like this was like his. Again, I'm assuming that he wrote the lyrics, so I'm assuming that like this is really him, like his part of his story, and I feel like I was kind of hearing it. I really liked. I felt like it was really vulnerable, and I felt like he was being really honest in the lyrical storytelling. So I really liked that a lot. And like I said, it was emotional, it was moving, like, and then it only got better like the more I listened to it. The video was cool. It's not overly flashy or anything. It's just good and solid. You know what I mean? It was good representation and imagery that went along well with the music. So I think they nailed it in that aspect as well. So yeah, thank you so much for the request. I don't really have much more to add to this one other than the fact that I loved it. You know what I mean? Like when he starts hitting some of those high notes, I just can't help but smile. You know what I mean? I'm like, they're just that fire. You know what I mean? Like they're just that good. Where it's just like, how do you not love it? But yeah. The Disney princess thing, yeah, man. Like I can't remember which movie it was. Like whether she's singing like to the birds in the beginning, which is like doing the ha 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 things. I can't remember which movie it is. I'm gonna jack it up, so I'm not gonna guess. But that's what it reminded me of, like that one Disney movie where at the beginning she was like singing to the birds and shit. I'm like, literally reminded me of that. Like took me in time, but I can't remember which one it was. But you have to let me know, because I'm not gonna make a wrong guess. But yeah, that's all I got for this one, guys. Thank you so much again for the request. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you have not joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Anna says, I am always astonished by his voice. It's wild, man. His octave range is nuts. Like he can go like stupid low, and then he can go stupid high. He almost brings me to tears. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like on the right moment, on the right time when you need to hear this song, it's gonna kick you in the feels, man. It's gonna kick you in the feels. Oh boy, don't get about that. Don't even start with that bass. I'm not even gonna say it because then it's gonna become a thing. Don't even say it. I'm not even gonna say it. Cinderella, is that the one? It's Cinderella when she sings to the birds, right? That's what I thought. But I also thought Snow White because I'm like, doesn't a few of them do it? No, because Cinderella's the one that has the mouse. They're up in the attic. But doesn't she sing to the birds too, though? Oh man, I think a lot of Disney princesses sing to birds. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. I can't remember which one I was thinking of. I think it was Snow White, though. Was honestly the one I was thinking of. There's a moment where he sounded exactly like one of them in one of the movies. I can't remember which one it was, though. All right, Band-Maid is next. All right, sweet. All right, let me go ahead and take this one out of the lineup. And we'll take that one out of the lineup. All right, what we got left? We got Band-Maid Zen, Carpet Man Feels So Cold, Sticky Floor by the Skinner Brothers, and Home Free Folsom Prison Blue. That's probably Maul's request. Yes, Home Free sounds great. I did want to check out another one from them, so I'm glad that you picked that one from them. Perfect. Belle does near the beginning, too. That's what I'm saying. They all do. They all do. All right. Let us get it into Band-Maid. Is Polska Bob here? No Poe today? No Poe today? They'll pop up like 2 or 3 reactions from now. They all will. And they'll be like, hey, did you do the new Band-Maid yet? I'm like, yeah, already did it. I'm telling you. They're going to show up later. They will. They'll do it. I know they will. Somebody just get on Roger Chance, yo. Somebody hit up Roger Chance. He'll alert the maniacs. It's a few Disney movies where the princesses begin to sing to birds. Shrek, like the moment in Shrek. Ariel sings to the fish. No Polska. Yeah, the Ariels are the ahs, though. You know what I mean? Ariel's my favorite. That's your fun fact about Johnny for the day. Is my favorite Disney princess is Ariel, strictly because she's a mermaid, and I like mermaids. I'm not gonna call her a siren because she was called the Little Mermaid, not the Little Siren. Wasn't the point of the movie. She was supposed to be a mermaid, not a siren. I really hope that they make a siren movie one day. I know what's gonna happen. They played with it a little bit in Pirates of the Caribbean, but they haven't made like a real sirens movie, and I feel like that would be fire. But they'd have to do it right. You know what I mean? You have to do it right. It could be whack as fuck. Other favorite reactor from my side was pulled into Band-Maid, Roger Chance. Yeah, Roger Chance is kind of like he's a pretty good ambassador for the maids for sure. He finds them. He finds them, and he finds a way to convince you. He does, because he found a way to convince me pretty easily. First one I did. There's a siren scene in Oh Brother right out there. Yeah, that's what I said. They've had moments. I'm waiting for like a whole movie around it. You know what I mean? Old pirate movie, really getting like sucked in. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be old timey, like legit. Give me a legit folktale. All right, let's get into Band-Maid. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into brand new Band-Maid today. So, Masters and Apprentices, it is very good to see you. I know you guys have probably been listening to this song probably 1,000 times today. So, we're not going to waste any time. Let's go ahead and check it out.
I am doing your lies into the bright. Nobody knows I future.
We're starting this off with some pretty good emo lyrics already. I've been talking about how I've been wanting to get into some emo. Band-Maid, a story of doom died in a complete darkness. Woo! That's like some Edgar Allan Poe shit right there. I really like the tempo of the song. I really like the overall sound. I think that, one of the things I like about Band-Maid is the fact that they have like the range across like the rock, right? So like they have slower ballad stuff. They have like really fast metal, and this one just like sounds like an energetic, like just I love like the chord progression from the guitar. This one for sure, because it's very I don't know how to describe it, like, but because I'm not the technical guitar guy, but like just the way that it just sounds like uplifting. Does that make sense? Like it's fast, but it's not like metal fast. Like it's got like almost kind of like a punk rock speed to it, where it's just got like a good steady flow throughout this entire thing. I feel like the drums are really coming through like pretty hard for me in this one. I'm really loving the overall groove and the different like solo shots that they've kind of had with the drums in this one. I love it when they throw in like the little English parts. You know what I mean? Like I love the fact that they mix them together. Like they'll do just like little parts of the songs in English. Fire. I like this one a lot. It has a great energy to it. Akane like totally smoked that. Like she really killed that solo. I feel like the way that they came back in from the solo, like the transition from that was like pretty damn seamless, man. Like I feel like it was like absolutely perfect the way that they transitioned out of that solo, where it flowed so perfectly, where it wasn't kind of like a transition. It's boom, it went right into it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a hard one, which a lot of times like that's how like they'll kind of chop up songs that way. But it had a very cohesive like sound throughout the entire thing. And the solo, like she really does like kill almost every solo that she's ever done. I can't think of a time where she didn't really just like knock it out of the park. And the Band-Maid has constantly gotten better, like every year, every song. You know what I mean? Like everything that I've ever seen from them, like they've constantly get better at the musicianship. And one of the things that I like about this band too is like the way that they kind of mix the sounds. None of the instruments get lost in the sound. Like you can hear Misa on the bass, you can hear Miku on the rhythm. You can hear each individual part of it. You know what I mean? Where it's just, I don't know if it's the songwriting process this way or it's the way that it's mixed, but whatever they're doing, like it doesn't get lost. You know what I mean? Where like if you want to pay attention to that, you can have your moment and really listen to it. And throughout all of their songs, they always find a good way to kind of highlight those different instruments. Like where they have like a moment where like just the bass and just the drums will play, so you can have a little bit of a bass group. So like they always kind of mix that stuff in there. And again, you know, they always tell great stories. A lot of their music is about basically kind of overcoming like just all like the worries and doubts of life. You know what I mean? So like this is another just great example of like, you know, an uplifting anthem in that kind of aspect. So I really liked it a lot. It looks like it's probably going to be like a song for an anime show or something like that, which I think is it's a great song for something like that. Perfectly, you know what I mean? So great opportunity for Band-Maid. I hope that the show is a major success and they'll get more fans because of it. Absolutely, first and foremost, we want to support Band-Maid. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys on this one. Be kind to a stranger, tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Did Terry pop in here and I not say hi to Terry? I don't think I said hi to Terry. Is Terry in here? I saw somebody's Terry name. Terry. Yeah, you were talking about Snow White. My bad, man. I don't think I said hi to you. Konami is an absolute wizard on guitar, and she's the main musical composer, too. Yeah, that's one thing that I found interesting about that documentary series was that Konami is basically probably the biggest brainchild behind the orchestrating the structure of the overall songs. There we go. I finally got it out how I was trying to say it. All right, Carpet Man from Dave. I don't think Dave's on here today, but he did send in a request for this, and I wanted to get into it anyway, so we're going to do it. All right, we got Carpet Man, then Skither Brothers, and then Home Free. Oh, I've been going for an hour. Man, I'm actually doing pretty good today. I've been keeping it moving and grooving. Yeah, those Band-Maid documentaries were pretty informative. Pretty informative. I learned a lot about all of the members, and now I feel like I have a better job of their names, for sure. I probably fucked it up somewhere in there, called somebody the wrong name, but I think I got them right. Are we just throwing up random emojis now? Is that what's going on? It looks like Russ has a question for the teacher, or the Big Apple, and also that looks like the bridge in, oh my god, in San Francisco. What, the Bay Bridge? Yeah. I don't know what he's trying to say though. Just lurking and chilling behind the curtain. Love the request tonight. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate you for hanging out. Shout out to all of you guys out there just chilling and lurking in the background. You know, you guys are probably my favorites. As long as you're not haters. You know what I'm saying? If you're a hater, you probably just left. You know what I mean? So you're probably not hating if you're looking. But if you're looking to see, like, try to copy my swag on how to do reactions, go to another channel. I'm not good at them. So go find somebody else to steal from. Go steal from Jesse over at Bell Development. Or like Ashlina. Even though she's getting in trouble with them, with some of those fans, yo. The Rush fans are coming after our girl Ashlina for sure. I did watch that reaction. I was like, she was a little rough on him. She was a little rough. Oh man, but she's honest though, and I love her for it. I love her for it. That's the thing, man. Is like, you know, I don't think I've ever come across like something that I absolutely hated, where I was just like, I hate this. You know what I mean? But I have reacted to some things that I didn't like, but I've never anything that I was like, this is hot garbage. You know what I mean? I still try to find something good about it. You know what I mean? I don't think I've actually reacted to anything that was actual hot garbage. Johnny, you have plenty of swag. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ashley is a trip. Yeah, she is a trip, but I love her for her personality. She is authentically her, yo. She absolutely is. But she's great. All right, Carpet Man feels so cold. Carpet Man feel so cold. Let me double check and just make sure that this is coming from my man Dave before I give it to the wrong person. Before I give a shout out to the wrong individual. Let me just double check because I looked at this earlier. Oh, did I get another dono? Man, awesome. Oh shit. Yep, my bad. My bad, y'all. I'm over here looking at other shit. Dave. Yep, okay, Dave. I found the right thing. Oh, right. Okay, that's still right. That's still set up. All right, let's get into Carpet Man. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into a request from our good buddy Dave today. He sent in a request for us to check out Feel So Cold by Carpet Man. I do have a Carpet Man reaction out there in the world, but I have not posted it. I've been a terrible YouTuber and I have not posted it. So this is going to be my second song from Carpet Man. I really liked the first one that I heard from him. what does it mean to you? I can't. That's not the song. That's not the song title. It's not. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong about that. But that whatever that song was, I like it, and it's in my playlist right now. It's the only Carpet Man song I know, and I like it. So I'm excited to get into another one. So let's go ahead and check out "Feel So Cold."
On the road of illusion, I started to lose myself as I fallen into a hell of delusion, trying to grasp an empty shelf. Yeah, I went too far into my deep thoughts, and no matter how close I get, no matter what I did wrong, no matter what I say, I'm trying to catch that freedom. So I'm talking to myself again. Are you happy with living like a dog on a money chain? Keep falling the same way. Terrified of rotate. In the mirror, I see my biggest fear, but silence is almost here. So I'll tell her how I feel.
I don't think this is the exact same drip that homie had in like the other video, so it looks like he might switch up like a little bit of like kind of one of what he wears. And if I'm wrong about this, I don't think I am. I think he was wearing a whole different outfit in the last one. I swear to God, he was, because like I feel like the drip is harder in this one, if that makes any more sense. But I love the sound, man. I love it. The lyrics are even more fire than the last one that I heard, and I'm a sucker for the falsetto. So I just overall love like the style and sound of like what he does.
What am I fighting for? Never understood this world. How long can you save my soul? Cause I still feel so cold.
That's fire, baby. That is fire.
Of the noise they pour over my mind, I cannot hear my voice, so I must still be fine. Revelation, I'm in the wrong way. I'm not gonna talk about pain. Everything turned into a game where I'm the main character. So what's the point of living like a burning jug in regular disappointment? I'm not sure you wanna know what it's like. So hear me now, in the mirror I see my biggest fear. The silence is almost here, so I'm gonna let it go.
Oh my God, yeah, this is moving me in all the right directions, man. I'm vibing with this hard. Again, what does it mean to you? I think is the other song that I heard, and I like that one a lot. I'm seeing this is like that on like 10 for me. You know what I mean? Where I feel like I like this one like that much more than the first one, where I'm like, it has like a lot of kind of like the same elements and sound to like what I've heard from him. Like, I don't know if that's a pan flute or whatever that little flute thing that's going on in the background, like with like the part when he was dancing and whatnot. But like I heard that like in the other song from him. I think that shit sounds fire. I like the fact that they add like that element to it. Adding it in the video was a great visual representation as well. And like the lyrical content again is very like conscious for me. You know what I mean? I feel like there's like a lot to take away from like what he's talking about. Basically, kind of just like battling like those deep like darker thoughts. Kind of like what is like kind of like the purpose of life, and what is like the point of like feeling the way that we do when societal pressures a lot of times make us feel shitty about ourselves. And it also often it crowds and crushes like our self-worth and our individuality. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a lot of, I think like what I'm taking away from this song is really just kind of like battling that kind of stuff, right? When you're trying to be an artist, you're trying to put yourself out there in a way like the way that these artists do, where you're putting yourself out there for like public scrutiny. Essentially, people are going to say it's either trash or pass, or gas, type of shit. You know what I mean? Where they either love it or hate it. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things that we're very quick to judge and just move on from things. You know what I mean? Like if you didn't like this song, you wouldn't give Carpet Man another chance. You know what I mean? Maybe this just isn't the one for you. You know what I mean? Maybe there's another song that you would resonate with. But a lot of times, like, you click on one song from an artist, you hear one thing from them, and you don't necessarily love it. You don't move on to see what else they have. You know what I mean? Where maybe that just wasn't the one for you. You know what I mean? Where if I didn't go down the first path, I wouldn't have came to this one. And this one was like the one I needed today. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a song that I really needed in my life today. And I'm like, I didn't know this was going to be the one, but this is the one that I'm vibing the hardest with. You know what I mean? I'm so glad that I found this one. So thank you, Dave, for the request.
What am I fighting for? Never understood this role. Oh Lord, can you save my soul? Does it still feel so cold?
Fire, man. I think the overall shot of like where they filmed this video and all that, I'm not sure where they were in the great wide world, but like the heavy fog, the gray overcast is like perfect for it. Like, it goes perfect with the idea of like that cold weather feeling, like that just feeling cold, like feeling cold inside. You know what I mean? So I feel like that was perfect. The shots of them like being inside like the parking garage and out in the woods that way, like, I think were absolute fire. So I think that they nailed that aspect 1000%. And I really liked the dancing. I really liked his dancing in the video too, because I feel like that's honestly that's like dancing like when like nobody's watching. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm jamming to my music, walking around my house, like that's probably like what I look like. You know what I mean? That's what I took away from that, was like just feeling the music. You know what I mean? And you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about what you're doing in that aspect. And I feel like that's what dance is kind of supposed to be. You know what I mean? Dance is supposed to be an art form. It's not always supposed to, it could be beautiful. It could be perfect. It could be fun. It could be exciting. It could be choreographed. You know what I mean? It's just, it's an art form though. It's not supposed to be anything specific. So I love the fact that they added that in the video, and they did have those different shots and segments of that for the video. Again, lyrics, fire, love it, love it, love it. Definitely going to my playlist. Definitely going on the repeat list hard, for sure. I like this one quite a bit. So again, shout out to Dave for the request. Thank you so much. That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't, join the Foxtrot family. There's always room for you. Oh. Okay, all right. I feel like we got a request. Oh, thank you, Anna. A request for Cherokee. And did you put that one in here by chance yet? That's okay, because we're gonna do Skinner Brothers, and then we can do that one. We're still gonna end with Home Free, I think. I want to end with Home Free. All right, let me get rid of that one. Let me get rid of that one. Let me get rid of that one. And we just did Carpet Man. Sticky Floor. Oh, that beat sounds stupid already. That shit sounds stupid already, Anna. Oh, baby. We gonna get into some Skinner Brothers. I need some new shit in my life from them. People are getting jinxed in the chat. I don't know what's going on. Nothing but love. Not yet. If you want to do it tonight, I will go ahead and add it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it tonight. What about Johnny Cash? What about Johnny Cash? Like, I don't hate Johnny Cash. I wouldn't say I'm some crazy big fan of Johnny Cash or anything like that. But like, I don't have anything against him. I have fond memories of Johnny Cash because of my best friend and stuff. And how much he loves Johnny Cash and how much his dad loves Johnny Cash. But yeah, I got nothing against him. I really liked his my 9 Inch Nails cover that he did at the end of his life. I thought that was pretty good. But yeah, I be knowing some Johnny Cash. I be hearing that. I hear the train a coming. I watched the movie. You know what I mean? Joaquin Phoenix. Shout out to the Joker. Robert John and the Wreck, Ashes in the Snow. All right, I think Mo's gonna find that. Are we gonna do Skinner Brothers? Yeah, I am still doing pretty good on time today. Only an hour and 13 minutes. Man, we're cooking through these reactions today. We are cooking with grease today. I've been everywhere. Yep, the Don. I feel like that was a decent Johnny Cash impersonation. I hear the train a coming. Johnny Cash equals home free. I was just checking on everyone felt. Oh, okay. Is that what home free's Joan is? It's a Johnny Cash cover? It's gonna be the one Johnny Cash song I probably don't know. All right, let's check out this Skinner Brothers. Sticky Floor featuring Henshaw. All right. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from the Skinner Brothers today. Today we're getting into another one from our good friend Anna. Of course, we got to shout her out every single time on the Foxtrot family. She's one of the greats over here at the family. So we're checking out Sticky Floor featuring Henshaw. So I honestly, guys, if you haven't heard their new song, you need to go out there and check it. Like, they're promoting it all over their Instagram. They're promoting it everywhere. If you haven't heard it, you need to go listen to it. The song is fire. I cannot remember the name of it. Someone's going to have to remind me of it. I remembered my youth and institutions. That song. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. I'm terrible about song names, guys. I'm telling you. I've been telling you from the beginning. I'm terrible about song names. I forget them all the time. So I just know what they sound like. I know I know where they are on my playlist. You know, when I'm going to look for them. So someone will remind me, but you need to go check it out. It's that good. But let's go ahead and jump into Sticky Floor.
I shift them door to door. Every night when I'm on tour, give it a fucking credit. Bang to the face, get a bang to the jaw. Bang when your head hit the sticky cold floor. Bang to the nose, bang to the balls. Bang to your brain if you fuck with me, fool. Don't fuck with me, fool. Yo, let me in, bro. The show's over, but you're...
This beat is pretty fucking stupid. I don't even know if it's a guitar. I don't even know what's making the noise, but it is stupid, and it is pretty stupid fire. It kind of comes to me. This is like a amp me up song. You know what I mean? Like to me, everything is like a vibe, and everything is like what playlist is gonna go in for me. And for me, this is like when I'm trying, like when I'm feeling myself, like when I want to listen to something loud and I like just want to like fucking like rock out. This is the type of shit I'm putting on.
The show's over, but you want some more. I'm in blitzkrieg, beat up on the bathroom floor. Every festival and every tour, I hear the wall of fucking death they roar. Bang to the face, get up, bang to the jaw. Bang when your head hit the sticky cold floor. Bang to the nose, bang to the balls. Bang to your brain if you fuck with me, fool. Bang on the skunk, give me my tools, you feel it like draw. I went outside, I went inside, I went outside and then I repeat. Mosh pit, swing my fist to the pit. I was inside and the mosh got peaked. Stepped outside and got in a scrap. Bang to the jaw and you lost some teeth. Bang to the soul, bang out of luck. Bang to the face, and bang to your butt. Just got bang, just got brush. Bang in your burner, bang out of water. Bang to the face, and bang to the door. On a typical floor, you won't wake up. Bang to the face, yeah, bang to
Okay. I'm gonna have to. I did it last time, and I kind of shit on Homeboy in the last time the Skinner Brothers had a feature on there. Because honestly, whatever they paid that guy, they paid him too much for what he gave him. You know what I mean? So I was happy to see this guy Henshaw. I'm not familiar with his work, but very nice, solid verse. And thank you, man, for actually dropping a verse for the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually gave him a real verse. So shout out to you, bro.
bang to the face, yeah, bang to the jaw. Bang when your head hit the sticky cold floor. Bang to the nose, bang to the balls. Bang to your brain if you fuck with me, fool.
Oh man, I love it. I love it when they make gun noises with their mouths. I don't know why. I like it when anybody just makes like gun noises with their mouth, no matter what they're doing. It just always just makes me smile a little bit on the inside. That's the little part of hip hop that I just love a lot. Honestly, it's a simple song. There's not like a lot of meat and potatoes to it, but it's fire. You know what I mean? It's got a fucking vibe to it. It just got an energy to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be complex. It works. You know what I mean? It sounds like it goes right in the playlist, right in there. You know what I mean? Like that's really all I got for it. I think it's simple, but it's sick. You know what I mean? It sounds great. I like the energy to it, and I'm vibing with it heavy. So thank you, Anna, for the request. You know how to pick the Skinner Brothers for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about how you know how to pick them, but you know, because they have a ton of music, and that's the thing is like I like the fact that they have so much range. You know what I mean? Like I like artists that put out so much music. You know what I mean? Freedom in a Padded Cell. That's a song I couldn't think of earlier. Make sure you go run it up. For sure. It's a great song. Again, I'm terrible with names. Mississippi Mudpie Blues, though, I got that one down now. That one, I don't know why. That one, it's solid in the brain now. But again, the range of the band, I love that. The fact that they write a lot of music. The fact that like, you know, they just put out little like 2.5 minute little bangers. You know what I mean? You're able to get out and put out a concept. And I like artists that do that. Because it's a very kind of like mixtape hip hop approach where you're just putting out a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like shit's gonna catch. And the ones that do are the ones you play. You know what I mean? The ones that people like, the ones you keep rocking with. And like I said, this one's a banger. It sounds like a good song for a concert. So I'm sure it gets a little rowdy when this one comes on. So yeah, that's all I got for this one. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. I did. I misspoke. I said scaby. I was going to say. I'm trying to say SB, but it keeps coming out like SK or SKB. So I gotta stop doing it. I gotta stop saying it. must be a USA culture thing. Making gun noises with your mouth is a bit rare in other countries. Yeah, it's definitely more of like, I think, a hip-hop based thing. So anybody that's going to talk about weapons and shooting guns. So yeah, the Skinner brothers are from the UK, but UK has a hip-hop scene. So the fact that that their rappers are doing noises like that makes me laugh too. You know what I mean? It just always makes me laugh because you get any. I could go down the list, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to go down the list. You could. There's a ton of them out there, but they're always great. They are always great. Thank you, Anna. I hope that this one turned out well. I always try to make sure that the bands I actually really rock with that hard and I like that, I want to make sure I give them good reactions for their algorithms for sure. Rat-tat-tat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's been a thing for a minute. It's been a thing for a minute. All right. Oh yeah, we're home free is supposed to be last, so we should not be on this one. Folsom Prison Blues. Okay. Robert John and the Wreck. Ashes in the Snow. Cool. Bet. Let us get into that one. Oh shit. Johnny, I'm sure you said you listen to that when you're feeling yourself. I did, but not touching myself, fam. Don't be all perverted. Like when I'm feeling myself, you know what I mean? When I'm feeling like me, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just a cultural slang difference right there. You know what I mean? Feeling yourself ain't touching yourself. It ain't the same thing. So yeah, I get what you mean when you say that, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. All right, let's get into this request for Cherokee. We're still doing great on time today. Man, I am on it today. I am really on it. All right, what is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another artist that I am not familiar with. Robert John and the Rex, and the song is called Ashes in the Snow, which already sounds like a pretty fire title for an artist that I'm not familiar with. This one is coming to us from a request from our good friend Renee. So shout out to her all the way out there in Canada. And let's go ahead and just jump right into it. If I can get it turned on.
We're broken, empty and barely alive. Something inside it keeps us hoping. Two people trying to survive. Days in the sun will beat the days in the rain. A house without love is a house full of pain.
He's got a really beautiful voice, and like wherever they're filming this is a pretty dope location. Like they're like in like a little sand dune type shit out in the desert, like, which is pretty damn fire. It's not necessarily probably like my overall sound and taste of like what I would typically gravitate towards, but it's got like a lot of soulfulness to it. And like I really like that line when he said about like the home that I'm used to or the home that I'm living in is like a house full of pain. Like, oh man, like that's a pretty real lyric right there. Like I know I probably butchered the hell out of that lyric, but like that's a pretty real lyric. So I really like that one a lot.
We're just going through the motions, pretending everything's alright. How can we find our true emotions if all we're living is lies?
Yeah, again, like I said, the sound itself might not be something that I would find, but I love the messaging of this song. Like that second verse, straight fire. Loved everything about those lyrics.
Days in the sun and beat the days in the rain. A house without love is a house full of pain. They can't let our hearts run cold when the fire burns low.
They got like a house like on the side of like a mountain, like out in the desert, like that. I don't know where they're at, but that shit looks super dope out there.
Don't let our house full of love turn to ashes in the snow.
Homeboy killed that solo, man, for sure. I don't know what their music would be considered, but to me, I guess where my mind takes it is like this is to me the first thing I think of it. This sounds like country music to me, but to me this sounds like what I would consider to be good country music. Where what I would like of country, would be the sound of it, right? Like where when the way everything that about like what they're doing when terms of like the solo, the fact that they're playing with like a slide, you know what I mean? Like it all just sounds great. Like it sounds clean. It sounds like a really well put together song. To me, it just sounds like it's got like a country-esque vibe to it, which I'm like, I kind of just steer away from things that just kind of remind me of like country, if you will. It's not that I'm anti-country. It's just not my preference. But this is what I would consider to be good country music, but this is probably not even considered country. So I hate genre labeling and stuff like that, but that's, like I said, to me, if I would say what is good country music, I would say something like this. Does that make sense?
Beat the days in the rain. House without love is a house full of pain. Can't let our hearts run cold when the fire burns low. Don't let our house full of love turn to ashes in the snow. Don't let our house full of love turn to ashes in the snow.
Yeah. I don't really know what else really to say other than kind of what I've already said. I think it's a very well together and very beautiful song. And I could see a lot why people would connect to it, because there is a lot of soulfulness and like realness behind this. Honestly, it just was sending my mind in directions where unhappy memories. Does that make sense? And that's why I don't like country music, because country music just makes me feel bad. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel bad for even saying anything, because I don't want anybody to like be like afraid to share music with me. Does that make sense? And it's not like this is like put me in some sort of bad mood or anything like that. It's just more or less trying to even explain like why I try to stay away from country sounding stuff. It sends my brain into memories and things that I just don't like to think about. So, but yeah, I don't even know why. I'm just repeating myself now. Now I just feel like I'm digging myself into a hole that I can't get out of. And I don't want anybody to ever feel bad for sending me music, because you never know what's gonna make me feel. And I hate to take away from anybody else that enjoys the song, in that way too. Yeah. This is the worst ending to a reaction video I probably have ever recorded. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say now. Maybe I was a little too honest. Because like again, I'm even afraid to even see what Renee has said at this point, at this now, because I feel like all I've done is probably just dug myself into a deeper hole. But again, I don't want anybody to ever think or be afraid to ask me to react to something. You know what I mean? Because I don't know that that's going to do that every time. There's been a lot of stuff on here that's been very country leaning that hasn't sent me in that direction. But you know, that is kind of, I think, a little bit of also the power of music too, is like, you know, one note from one string can send you in a direction. You know what I mean? And you don't know where that's going to come from. It's not just because it's country. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sorry if this ended up being a terrible reaction to this. I apologize. Yeah, I feel shitty. Oh man, I need some corn to bring me back to life. That's funny as fuck. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I thought I said the inside thought out loud, and I'm sorry for that. But it does kind of feel nice to at least say it once. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't want to discourage people from sending me what they want to hear my opinion about. It's just tough because I think a lot of people want me to like something that some certain things that I'm just not going to be able to like. And this one, I don't want to say that this one was like so hard to like that. It wasn't like that. I think I'm just opening the door now to just kind of talk about it because I've already done it. But yeah, we'll be all right. We will be okay. Trauma is a very real thing, guys, and you never know what's going to trigger you. That's the topic of discussion for today. You know, I was at a fucking, what do they call those things? A flea market or whatever. You know, where they have all like the old stuff. Fuck, that's not the right term. Where people sell like all the old shit. And they have like a bunch of little stands in there, and you know, you go in there and buy the old stuff. Like an antique store. There we go. like an antique store. And I came across a lunchbox that I had when I was like 3 years old, and that shit sent me into like a fucking panic attack. And that's kind of what I'm getting at, right? Is you never know what's gonna take you to that place, and I hate it when music does, you know, because it hasn't happened to me so many times on my channel. But I'm okay. But I'm all right. I am all right. I'm squeezing my stress ball. And we are going to forget all about that. All right. I'm moving on. I'm dwelling on it now. If you say that you like everything, then you just become another bland reactor. Yeah, I don't pretend to like anything I don't like. I also just try to point out the positives in it at the same time. So, and again, there's nothing wrong with the song. I think it's great. It sounds great. Everything about it was great. I can't help it that something reminded me of something that made me think about something I didn't want to think about. And that's nothing to do with the artist. That's nothing to do with the song. It has nothing to do with who requested it. It has nothing to do with anything. That is just me having my own shit and my own problems. And I hate it when it comes from the request of someone, you know, like one of you guys. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's been a few times where some things have happened, and some of the things that I have done and or said has affected other people in a negative way that I've never intended. And so I worry about stuff like that. I'm actually pretty worried about something right now that I don't really want to talk about, but I'm thinking about that same person when I'm thinking about this example. So I hope they're doing all right. Oh, the Dave? What's up, man? You totally missed our request. Did I freeze? What the fuck happened? I'm totally frozen. Yeah, my screen's totally frozen. Let me try turning my camera off and turning it back on and see what happens. I can still see all you beautiful people in the chat, even though my shit is frozen. What is going on? I don't know what's going on, guys. My shit's frozen now. And it's not just coming back on. Did it do it now? Okay. Is it unfroze now? I don't know what happened. I think it might be unfroze now. Audio still good. Can you guys see me now? Because it seems like I'm moving again. Cherokee. My bad. Renee. Cherokee is the request. Renee, I'm over here using your name. Fuck me. Yeah, I feel bad, man. I really do. I feel like shit about that. I hate it when stuff like this happens. Because, like I said, it's nobody's fault, and I know people probably feel fucking terrible about it. But I really am fine. I just I feel shitty about it. Yeah, resting Johnny face for sure. Okay, everybody can see me again. I unfroze myself. Hashtag Johnny should not feel bad. I do, though. I do. I do. I hate it. I hate it. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Not what I'm looking for. All right. So before I start this last reaction, this home free reaction, Folsom Prison Blues, is that a Johnny Cash song? It sounds like it is. I don't know. Again, I'm terrible with song names, guys. And I'm not like some huge Johnny Cash fan. So I would imagine Folsom Blues Prison Blues. Okay, yep, it's definitely a Johnny Cash song. I see that now. It's a very famous song. Got it. Yeah, I figured I probably am going to know it as soon as I hear it. Because I'm pretty sure that I do know by the name, but I wouldn't be able to start singing it right now just off the title alone. Okay, thank you, Cherokee. I feel much better knowing that there's no hard feelings. I do feel bad though. I do feel bad. I feel like I'm gonna have to give you another request just off the love now. Next time you're on stream, I'll give you another request. Just remind me. Just remind me, and we'll do another request just off the love for you. I gotta make it up to you somehow. All right, last request of the night. Last request of the night. What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another song from Home Free. This time it is their rendition or cover of Folsom Prison Blues, by Johnny Cash. Somebody had called me out in my first reaction to them that I never called out the fact that they were a cappella. I thought that was kind of self-explanatory. So yes, I will say it today. Yes, wonderful a cappella group. So let's go ahead and jump into another reaction from Home Free.
It's rolling round the bend.
This was the one I was singing earlier.
And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. Baby,
I'm kind of wondering, like, I don't know enough about this group to know, but I'm like, is like the same person do a lot of like the beatboxing mixing, or do like do a little bit of it all? Because it seems like the one dude is like the little bit of the beatbox master, if you will. I think overall, like, they sound really, really, really great. Honestly, one of the things when it comes to covers like this, even though if it's an a cappella cover, it just kind of makes me want to listen to the original song. You know what I mean? Like, I like what they're sounding here, but it's just making me really want to go listen to the Johnny Cash version.
My mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Folsom Prison Blues. Tell me what I got to do. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. No, I can't be free.
I'm a little curious if these are like the real heights. Because some of these dudes are pretty damn tall, man. And then you got one guy in the group that is incredibly short compared to the giants that are also in this a cappella group. Again, I can't really say anything bad about the singing because their singing is fantastic. You know, it's a nice, like, cool, like version of the song. I think it's fun, but that's why I am just a little picky about covers. You know what I mean? Because of that, it's cool, but like, I really like the original version, and like the original version gives me different feelings and emotions when I listen to it, and like this one's giving me different feelings and emotions from listening to it, but in a whole different way where it's like a lot more like it's cool and happy. You know what I mean? Where it's like a cool little rendition. You know what I mean? Like the little oohs, like kind of have like the idea of like the train. You know what I mean? Like throughout the whole thing. So I think that's pretty cool that they did that and like kind of added that own little element to it. But again, like, you know, when I think about like I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die, like it shouldn't make me feel kind of happy when they say it. You know what I mean? Like it had a different like effect the first time I ever really heard that line before. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just a little weird about when it comes to covers and stuff like that. So it's not that I don't like it. It's just, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool and it sounds great. You know, it's just not, it makes me want to listen to the original. And sometimes it's just kind of what they do.
No, but those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me.
I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Folsom prison blues. Tell me what I got to do.
If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little further down the line. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I'd want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Folsom prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Folsom prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Folsom prison blues. Tell me what I got to do. I got 3, 4 years to go. Tell me, do you hear that whistle blow? Folsom prison blues. Tell me what I got to do.
Yeah, I think overall they did a really wonderful job in rendition of the song. You know, they're obviously very, very talented singers, everyone involved with the group. I didn't see Homeboy. I probably just missed it. The guy who was doing all the beatboxing, I don't think I caught him actually doing any kind of actual vocals. But I think he sang in the last song, so maybe, you know, it just was his role for this one. But I think everybody on their individual parts and all that, they sounded great. Like, again, you know, what they do as an a cappella group is pretty fantastic. You know, they sound pretty amazing. So I definitely would like to check out more of like the stuff that they're doing. Again, like I said, I said like I didn't like this. You know, I did enjoy it. It just makes me want to listen to the Johnny Cash version, you know, and I feel like the first song I heard from them like didn't necessarily like get that same kind of emotion. So I feel like there's more stuff in their repertoire that I would definitely really like rock hard with. So I definitely would want to hear more, I think, from Home Free for sure. So thank you again, Maul. I forgot to give you a shout out at the beginning for the request. So that's all I got for this one. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Maybe they're in a Canadian prison with steak and pizza. Nice. Someone said something about Johnny Cash was singing in a dark. It was in prison, so it was darker. I don't think he's really 6'5". Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one dude looked like he was like standing under like the 6'8" joint, and I was like, "Is he really that tall? Was he really that tall?" Hashtag I didn't think Johnny would comment on the heights too. I couldn't help myself. I was like, because at first I thought that they were changing. I thought that, like, you know, I saw like one dude that was like standing by one that said like 4'6", and then it looked like it was like, you know, 6'7" like the second time. But I was like, no, they keep coming back and it's the same joint. So I was like, are they really that damn tall? They're at least trying to act like they're that damn tall. That from the angle, that means that one guy is really fucking short. That's the real heights. Johnny, the heights were a joke. Got it. All right. That makes way more sense. That's what I'm saying. I thought that they were changing throughout the entire thing. That's what I thought was happening. That's what made me pay attention in the first place. I pay attention to everything, Ma. I pay attention to everything, man. I'm the worst YouTuber on the planet, but I try to pay attention to it all. That's why sometimes I miss a lot. Because, like, it's hard to take all the audio in, the lyrical content in, and all the visual at the same time. It's a lot easier when it's just the audio, to be honest. Because then I have, like, a little bit more of a singular focus on it. I'd be the worst YouTuber. Russ, I'd kind of love to know what you'd say about all this stuff, especially when you made the comment earlier about 95% of the reaction requests are hot garbage. All right. Did we hit the end of the road? We hit the end of the road. Oh, shit. Man, and we're on time. Man, I'm going to get out of here right on time today. I got 7 minutes and 15 seconds to play a song and say goodbye, and I'm out of here in 2 hours. It's probably not going to happen. But yeah, this home free version was definitely like a little bit too happy for a song that I think had a lot more real to it. You know what I mean? It just was a different version that way. Let's see. Do I have a Johnny pick for the night? I did, but I don't know if I want to share that one yet. I don't know if I'm ready to part ways with that one yet. See, when I give it to you guys, I don't feel like it's mine anymore, even though it's never mine to begin with. Let's see. Which direction do I go today? Nope. That one's kind of heavy. That's kind of a vibe setter for real. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. It probably would not be. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm sure some people have already heard this song, but maybe not. What else I got in here? All right. I got one. I'm gonna pick an upbeat one today, guys. Yes, you could probably hear my gears grinding. There's a few of them that I was going past, and I was like, not yet. Some of you guys have probably heard this one before, because you probably seen it at least in my stories at least a few times. But I haven't deleted this joint out of my playlist for a minute. Oh, and there's a visualizer that I've never watched before either. Cool. Even better. How crazy would it be if any of you guys like knew what song it was just from that beginning? How crazy would that be? You'd be pretty on it. Be pretty damn on it if you recognize it that quick. If you guys have been following my Instagram stories, I have posted this song a handful of times over the course of the last, I don't know, 6 months maybe. So it's a good little upbeat little love song, you know what I mean? I'm playing some happy vibes today. We're gonna stay away from the emo shit today. We're gonna end on a high note because it's Sunday. Next Sunday, we're officially starting back up with the Foxtrot Family Nights on Sunday nights. So next week will be Foxtrot Family Night, so just be prepared for that. So come with your request prepared. Come with your request ready. All right, guys. I have issues with the sound on IG stories. You gotta turn them on. Like when you like click on the first one, you kind of like have to like hit your sound on in order for them to hear them, or else you'll just see what's sounding. It doesn't automatically pop up that way, I think, for a lot of people. Yeah, family night's free for all night, basically. You know what I mean? We just figure it out. We just figure it out from the requests from the people on the stream that night. Oh, wasn't that? Gotcha. We need to let's get ready to rumble intro. Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to go live a little bit more on my just personally on my Instagram stories, at least on the days that I go that I am planning on recording and going on live streams on YouTube. Try to get some engagement up, talk to some people on there, you know, maybe pick some songs based on who shows up in the IG lives, you know what I mean? Incentivize people to get over there a little bit, maybe. Who knows? We shall see. Yeah, there's a Steve guesses bad flour. Nope, no bad flour today. No bad flour today. I do love Bad Flower though. I'm going to see them next Saturday at a free concert in Philly. Anybody wants to come? They're giving away free tickets to some radio joint up there. Some fall thing. The show's at like 2 p.m. or something next Saturday. So I'm gonna go check that out. Some alternative stations doing some like free concert things. So I'm sure like, there's like 4 bands that are going. Bad Flower is one of them. Is Instagram free like YouTube? It is. All right, guys. What has been fun? It has been real fun, and we're about to hit the 2-hour mark, and I'm gonna be late now. But it's been great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Again, I'm gonna leave y'all with a happy song today versus a emo Johnny song. So I'm probably still gonna have resting Johnny face during this song because I can't help it, and then I'll probably laugh whenever the emojis start popping up. Which, by the way, guys, more emojis for real. More emojis all around in the Foxtrot family. We don't use enough of them, and no matter what Maul tells you, that is the crying emoji, crying with laughter emoji. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day / evening, wherever you are in the great white world. And yeah, again, if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, you're definitely missing out. But if you're already on here right now, then you probably are. And we appreciate you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day / evenings. And you guys have a wonderful, great to the starts of your week this week. And this song is called All I Ever Dream About by Daydreamers.
Heaven knows
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Renee, I see your message. Thank you for hanging out with us. You're part of our community as well, so thank you for being a part of it. Oh, now we're dropping foxes in here. Love it. Love it. When you get the membership thing open, of course. I don't know. I don't know if I can have a membership yet. It still hasn't given me the option. We're going to figure it out one day, though. We're going to figure it out one day. One day I'm going to be a good YouTuber, I think. One day. One day I'll be good. But y'all have a great night. I appreciate you guys. Love you all. Love you all. I will see you all very soon. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on the gram, too, if you got the gram.